Yo, what's going on everyone? So in today's video, as you can see, we have the champion triple draft challenge in front of us. And I figured, I love triple drafts, so I do a video about it, but I'm just going to combine like all triple draft challenges into one video, so yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, so first of all, we're only going to pick from the middle, which is a pretty good start for us with the little prince. We get the Bart Barrel, Guards, the Freeze, I want to pick it so bad, but I can't. Poison, E-Barns, Skelly Drags, Ram Rider, Flying Machine. Honestly, not that bad of a deck. It could have been a lot worse. I wish I had the Freeze, though. Alright, up against Chucho here, so we'll see how well our little strategy works out, Again, I think it's not that bad of a deck, so pretty happy about it. Okay, I'm not happy that we just both played our Monk and Little Prince at the exact same time, but it is what it is. There's a lot of cards that the Monks make good against, like Little Prince, Skelly Drax, Flying Machine, and the Ram Rider, but I mean, it is what it is. Let's just pop our Guardian on the Monk here, get some damage on him. I guess he's not going to opt to pop the ability, which is really odd, because he really want to kill the Little Prince. We also have Barbara, which he could counter with the Monk. Ram Rider charges on the tower there, doesn't hit the bullseye, but we still hit the target. Alright, some decent damage there, so I mean, if he isn't going to pop the Monk ability, I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, he is going to go for a Skelly Barrel. Let's go Bart Barrel now so the XE doesn't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much. He Fireball anyway, so let's just go for a Flying Machine with this Bart. Okay, Flying Machine is on the tower, not hitting the bullseye either, but we're doing pretty good. I wonder if it's actually possible for any of the troops to hit the bullseye on the tower there, or if they just can't. I mean, obviously it's just tower design. It's not an intended feature, but I'm just always curious about some random things like that. Okay, he's gonna go for his Hog and Princess. Kind of unexpected, but we'll only take a hit from the Hog, barely even take it. I don't know if Little Prince will one-shot her there. Okay, he won't. Again, that's fine. Let's go ahead and pop our Guardian now. Perfect timing on top of the mini P.E.K.K.A. Mr. Anya goes down without a fight. Let's go for a Ram to pull this Recruit over here. And he shouldn't have enough to get his Monk back in time. There we go. Hit the tower. And again, nice and easy. That's going to be the first tower. I don't know about that Monk, though. Excuse me. I mean, to be fair, we are on the first win of the challenge, so I don't expect our opponents to be, the strongest or anything. Someone BMs before leaving, so goodbye, Spectator. Let's go for our Skelly Drags. He's going to go for his Skelly Barrel. I guess I'll just go for a Poison like this. Hopefully it doesn't get a lot of damage. Okay, it did get a little bit of trickle damage, unfortunately. Kind of hard to time, like, spells and Skelly Barrels, like the EQ and Poison. But still fine. Let's pop our Guardian now. Okay, he does not care. He's going to go Hog Wild with the Hog. Not really a pun, but I just kind of saw how it was. Anyway, Little Prince is going to just shred through everything. Little Prince does perish, so rest in peace, but he did a good job. Let's go for E-Barns and Skelly Drags here. No, it's fine defense. Also, the Skelly Drags and the E-Bar are going to town on that tower right now. Let's go for our Little Prince. Pop the Guardian. Go Guardian, take the tower. Little Prince takes the tower. Either way, doesn't matter. That is going to be a GG, baby. Alright, so now we'll be picking the cheapest cards. So we got to pick the bats. All these are even, so I pick whatever I want. So I think we should go ahead and take the log here. I think Snowball could be good if we got a Hog, but I don't know if I'm going to, so I'm going to pick the log. A Fire Spirit. Got to pick the Little Prince. Let's go ahead and snatch the, I guess, Phoenix. Then we'll go ahead and pick the Rage. And finally, we'll pick the Barrel. This deck is, doesn't look that bad, but we have, like, no ground tanks. Obviously, there's a Little Prince, but that's it. So, this looks pretty rough. Alright, up against Psychale. I don't know. We have 3 spells, so not too worried about the spell department. Let's go ahead and rage this gang up. I mean, okay, he's just going to go for a random Golden Knight. Let's go ahead and, I don't know, dude, those goblins are going to do so much damage. I have to use my bats. I don't want to take all that bat or goblin damage, but we did. Okay, he's going to go for his Princess, so I guess he kind of has like a log baity deck too. Let's go for a log like this on top of this Princess. Don't really want to deal with her. Little Princess is going to get knocked back and get hit by the Bowler's balls. I don't know why the Bowler's showing his balls to a Miner. It's kind of weird, but okay, he is going to go for the Hog too. Let's just go ahead and go bats for this. Okay, that's kind of rough. He got what I wanted. Oh, wait, he just wasted... Oh, but he's just going to go for a gang. Yeah, I can't really go barrel here. I think I could rage, but I don't know if... I don't think the egg would spawn. Yeah, I really want to go for my barrel there, but unfortunately he just has the gang, and... You know, the gang's pretty good against the barrel. I think it goes without saying. And let's pop our rage on this tower here. We're only down by 1,000 so far, so I mean, it could be a lot worse. He is just going to give us a free EQ, so we're going to go ahead and happily take that. Thank you. Let's go for our little prince and just pop the guardian immediately. Save our little prince from the golden knight. I should probably save that for the, whatchamacallit, hog, but I think we're fine right now. Please log it to the guardian. Nice, okay, that's going to be a lot of damage. We will take that, okay. Again, not the best scenario in the world, but, I mean, it's still really good, I think, so. Let's go for our Phoenix here. He might try and go for a hog with this. Maybe not. Okay, let's go Fire Spirit up high. And then, I think we just let the hog get a shot here. Okay, now mine's going to get 2 because he went arrows. Let's just go ahead and log rage this. I really don't want that getting shot in the tower there. And then let's go for a barrel in the front. They usually don't. Seriously. Let's go for our little prince. And then we'll pop our guardian for all the goblins. There goes the guardian. Nice. He's probably going to go... Please don't hit my... No, hit the little prince. Okay, okay, man. Okay, let's go for our bats. Let's go for our fire spirit. Let's go for our barrel. Let's get our little prince ready for that hog. We know he wants to do it. No, why? Stop doing that game. That was not very cash money. Let's go ahead and pop the guardian. Little prince don't get hit. Nice. Wait, pop the rage on all of this? Go for our bats and stuff? Go for a sneaky, tricky barrel in the back? Phoenix is on the tower. Go Phoenix. Yes. 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 Oh, I can't believe I won that, dude. Oh, not having a lot of ground troops is probably not the moment of time, in my opinion. Alright, so now we're going to do the opposite. Let's pick the most expensive. So unfortunately, we do have to pick Golem. We can pick wherever we want. I think probably NATO's the best option. Gotta go for the Witch. Gotta go for the Prince of the Rascals. I think the Prince will be a better pick here. Let's go for a Phoenix. Let's go for Lightning. I'm sorry, Freeze. Let's go for probably the Skeleton King here. And let's go for the Skelly Barrel. You know, honestly, not bad. The NATO Lightning combo with like the Witch and like Phoenix, not bad for Golem. Not bad. Oh, the match where he started, this guy's pretty pick with his quicks. Alright, up against little Adrian 10. Let's go for our Skelly Barrel here. See what he wants to do. See if we're going to get him with a Goonie Skeleton Barrel. Skeleton Barrel is such a goon card. Okay, he's just going to go for his DP. We do get like 400 damage on the tower almost, so I'll take that. He's going to go for his E-Giant, so let's go for a Witch in the middle here. Oh, dude, why? Out of all things, he had to shove his Lance in the Dark Prince, man. Come on. Okay, let's go Phoenix to kill this Dark Goblin. I really don't want my Witch dying, at least not to the Dart. Well, I don't want it dying at all, but... Okay, he's gonna go for his Muskie. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Larry sneaks under. Wait, where'd Larry go? Okay, I guess Larry perished. Gotta go for a Skelly King like this. I don't think it'll fully counter, but I mean, it'll get the job done. We take one Muskie shot. It's not the worst. I think the play might just be going goal in the back. If he goes for like, okay, he goes for a Dark Prince. I mean, that's fine. I'm not too concerned about that. We'll just sack that damage because we're a Golem player. I'm kidding. I'm not a Golem player. I'm not a Golem player. I think I'd rather be anything else other than a Golem player. Maybe except for an extra Dragon 7 supporter, but that's about it. Okay, we got the Speedy. Okay, so we don't have the Speedy Golem anymore. I mean, kind of unfortunate. But you know, it is what it is. Let's go for a Skelly Barrel here. Hopefully that pops the Dark Goblin. That didn't pop the Dark Goblin. Wait, that was a really bad fireball. Let's go Skelly King opposite lane. He's going to log all that. Nice. Okay, we can pop this as soon as the Skelly King gets like just in front of the tower. Let's pop our ability. Now if it goes for like a Dark Prince, I'm going to like NATO it back. Okay, I'm going to NATO all this in to get rid of the spears and take care of the goblins. Hopefully that should be the entire tower. It's going to be a lot of damage. And yep, there goes that tower. See you later, bud. Alright. So good ability there. I feel like this guy's going to go for an Ejon on my tower with his Dark Prince, so I don't really want to go with the Golem yet, but we'll go for Witch and back, and we should be good, I think. See what he wants to do. Okay, yeah, he's going to go for the Ejon like I suspected. Dark Prince should go to the front, hopefully, and get targeted by everything. He's going to go for a Fireball. I mean, it's a fine Fireball, I guess, but it's not going to do too much in the grand scheme of things. Dark Prince does get taken care of. He goes for his log. Okay, we're going to go for a Skelly King. I don't want to take all that Goblin damage. Good thing we went for a Skelly King anyway, because he put Dark Goblin in the middle, and that probably would have taken my tower, at least. Even if it didn't take my tower, it would have done all the damage, and I really don't want to take all that damage from the Dark Goblin or any of the Goblins, so... Let's go for our Skelly Barrel here. Can I hit that? Oh, I can actually hit that with a Lightning. Nice. Gonna take that value there. Yeah, I was just going to say, I don't think he can really prevent me taking his tower, so let's nail this fat E-Giant in. The big Ginger can't really do a lot when he's stuck there on my King Tower. Obviously, the King Tower's a lot more health. He's got a bigger package, so he can outlive the E-Giant longer, and that's going to be GG against little Adrian 10. Very nice there. And, I mean, yeah, let's just move on to the next one. Alright, so now I'm going to try and pick all the hard counters, or sorry, make him most likely the hard counter me, so out of those, Ram Rider will get countered by the E-Giant Mega Knight. Let's see. Horde's countered by those. I think we pick Horde here. I mean, you can't really counter any of these. Let's just pick Freeze because it's Freeze. I can't really counter any of these. He can actually counter Bark Barrel, so let's go for that. It's definitely easiest to counter a Fire Spirit. Definitely easiest to counter Ice Golem, no question about that. Easiest to counter Bats, there's no question about that. And out of those, probably the Mighty, right? Because he can get distracted or knocked back by everything there. I think Mighty's the pick there. So that got a bit rough there. I kind of started with not as much time because I was trying to think of what to do for this one. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do, what do you call it? This one, or I had another one in mind, but I'll do that one next time. So up against Zapita here, he's going to go for his Little Prince in the back. I mean, it makes sense. The entire challenge is based around Little Prince, so you definitely want to pick him. Especially if you don't have the chance to play him, which, I mean, mostly everyone does. He's just going to go for an E-Giant. Like I suspect that's going to count him. Let's just go for a Horde and Mighty Miner. I don't really think I can, what do you call it, count on the E-Giant. So I'm just going to pop the Mighty Miner ability. Unfortunately, it is going to get noticed by the Little Prince, but if we can DPS down this Little Prince enough, then I think we should be able to get rid of him, which is my main objective here. I just don't want him spawning in the Guardian. Okay, we do take care of the Little Prince, so unfortunately we are going to lose that tower, but again, we already kind of accepted that. Like I said, the entire goal of this deck is to get countered. I mean, we're getting pretty hard counters right now. I don't really have a good card for the E-Giant except for Ram Rider, so I guess we're going to have to save that, because otherwise I'm just going to destroy it at the end of the match here. Mighty Miner sounds good in theory, but as soon as they realize that the E-Giant, has this funny little thing called an electric field, he all of a sudden just becomes useless, so... We do have our Bats and Mini Horde, though, if we need like a quick bit of damage, plus the Freeze can help, just so that they live a bit longer. Okay, he's just going to go for another E-Giant. I'm just going to pop my Mighty Miner immediately right on the right side there, and then we're going to go ahead, pop the ability to go towards the tower. If it plays anything, I'm just going to freeze it if it'll like reset it or anything. Okay, I'm going to freeze this Prince so I can take the tower here. Hopefully it locks onto the Ice Golem. Nice. Mighty Miner's shoving his hot drill up the Prince. Nice, okay. Then let's go for a Horde top the Little Prince. He's not going to expect it. Okay, really good. And then I guess we go for our Bark Barrel here. We just need to damage this E-Giant quickly. It does not even take our tower. It might not even drop below 2k. Okay, it did drop below 2k, just barely, but still. Decent defense there, so we're definitely in the lead by a lot right now. We have a bit of leverage on this guy, but unfortunately he does have a lot of damage on the King Tower, so it's kind of iffy on how this is going to go, but I mean, we should be fine as long as I can just hold it for another minute. Let's go for a Ram Rider in the back, just in case he goes for like an E-Giant in the pocket or just like on the right side. He might try and go for the left if he's smart. Okay, he is actually going to go on the left, so... Wait. Oh, it actually gets pulled. That is not the card I played. It's actually kind of crazy that happened. Can we please kill the guard that's chipping my King Tower, please? Let's go for an Ice Golem. I really need to get rid of this Little Prince right now. Okay, we got rid of him. I'm going to have to freeze this Prince too, otherwise I'm going to lose my King Tower. If he goes for an E-Giant, this will get a bit rough. This is going to be pretty difficult to defend, if we can even defend at all. He's going to go for an E-Giant. Let's go for our Ram Rider and then go Bark Barrel here so it doesn't get distracted by the guards. Nice, he logs it too? Even better for me, okay. Let's go for a Horde here. Make sure that everything's distracted. Go for an Ice Golem. Guardian goes onto the King Tower, but doesn't matter. Freeze the Guardian. We're good. Let's go, baby. Easy dub is what I'll say, even though it's not an easy dub. Yeah, he's laughing. He's not too happy about that. He knew he had a good matchup, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, for the final challenge, we're just going to pick left to right. So let's see, Barrel, Rascals, E-Barns, Horror, oh god, Firecracker, NATO, EQ, and Archer Queen. So yeah, we definitely got like a bait kind of deck here. We got the E-Barbs for like a DPS along with like the Horde, Rascals, Archer Queen. NATO's a decent spell, not really perfect EQ. EQ's not going to be really useful here, unless he is like some sort of specific building like a spawner, expo, mortar, along those lines. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like too bad of a deck. Alright, up against Drac Queen Dad here. He said in the crying, you know, it's already okay. He said in the crying, it's already the time to cry, I guess. E-Barns unfortunately don't prevent the hog hit. Let's send our own cry now. Okay, he does have a bomb tower, so I guess the EQ will be useful this match. E-Bars will shred through his bomb tower though, so okay, I mean, we have the NATO, E-Barns, Horde, and Rascal, so we have a lot of decent counters for his hog here. Let's just go ahead and use our AQ in the back. I mean, she's going to be fine this match. I mean, depending on whether he is like a Fireball, Poison, Rocket, Lightning, it's going to be a bit rough. He probably has one of the four. He's going to go for a Gold Knight, so he doesn't pick the Little Prince. I think we had the option to pick the Little Prince, actually, so I don't think he could have picked it. Let's pop our Archer Queen ability now just to shred down this Gold Knight as quick as we can. He's not going to do anything. Let's just go Horde on this Hog, I guess. I don't really know. I think that would have fully countered if it didn't zap there. I'm not too sure. I don't use Horde a lot. I mean, it's a fun Goon card, but aside from that, Horde just, you know, it's just kind of trash. Let's go for our Firecracker in the back here, see what this guy wants to do. He doesn't have his pressure anymore. So, I mean, there's not... Okay, he does have a Poison, so surprised they didn't play it on the Archer Queen, but... I mean, you do you, I guess. Let's go for our Barrel. Okay, it has the bat, so it doesn't look like he has a decent counter to the Barrel here. We have our E-Bars ready for the Hog this time if he really decides that he wants to go in with it. Okay, he's just going to drop the Gold Knight, so... Okay, he's just going to randomly go for a Hog there. I don't know what that was. Let's nail this Hog in, give the good old sucky, and it goes right towards the tower. Only one hit. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Okay, so... I mean, he might pop the ability here. Yeah, it's going to kill a Rascal, makes sense. The old Golden Knight would have went straight to my tower there. Man, old Golden Knight was so traumatic. If you don't know what the old Golden Knight was like, you really don't want to know. Okay, let's pop our EQ there, and let's go for our AQ. Now, knowing that he is poison, I'm not going to play all the way in the back. I mean, obviously, it's not in the... What do you call it? It's not in the lane where there's more damage, but... Still, poison players typically like to play in the lane where you have more damage, so that you're forced... Or sorry, so you're forced to get more value, basically. Hopefully the Firecracker lives there. Okay, nice. I'm just going to go Rascals behind the... Never mind. The Firecracker just clutched up. Okay, I might have to be careful here. I did waste a bit of Elixir, and there is a Dark Prince over there. I don't really want it getting any damage, so let's go for AQ the middle here. It might get a hit, and it might poison it, but we'll see. Wait, the Firecracker and the Rascal are on the tower? Really nice. Let's go for our Barrel here. He's going to go for XC. Let's just pop our ability now. He's going to go for his Zap. Let's go for E-Barbs. He might try and counter, or E-Barns. He might try and counter our screen. Okay, doesn't. He's going to go for his Dark Prince. He's going to go for a Hog in the opposite lane. Let's go for our Rascals. Yep, there's the Hog. Let's just use our Mini Horde, and I don't really feel like going for my NATO. Perfectly counters the Hog. Let's go for our Barrel again. This time he's going to use the Bats on the Barrel because it's his best option. Let's NATO the Bats in. Never mind, he goes for his Zap, but we take the tower anyway. Doesn't matter. And that is going to be GG against Dracony Dad. So, I mean, yeah, not too terrible of decks we got here. I mean, obviously, like the 2.4, like Little Prince one was pretty rough. Yeah, I'm sorry, this one was pretty rough too, obviously, because we tried to give him a counter. So this was left to right, this was counter, this was... What was that? Oh, most expensive. This was the... Was that the... Oh no, this is the cheapest, that was the middle, yeah, alright. So yeah, overall, not too many bad decks there, obviously, from aside from me trying to get countered, but hope you guys enjoy the video, and yeah, I'll see you next one. Take care.